As a kid, you need your imagination, right? You had to make do with some of the parts and the pieces that maybe you had around the house. So here's a cardboard box, and what could the cardboard box become?
I was playing with Legos in second grade. I just gotten this new set, had it all spread out on the floor at my grandma's house. As she passed the living room, she looked down and said, "You should be an architect someday," and just kept walking. And I thought to myself, an architect? I don't know what that is, but Grandma said I should be that, so that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be an architect. Joe and I saw a lot of the things that were being built. You don't have to drive very far in any city in America, and you start to see the same apartment buildings, the same strip malls, the same, sort of the same landscape that's really taking over and pervading the U.S. right now.
I think people feel more at ease in an environment where things are scaled towards them and not towards a 2-ton machine that's barreling ahead at 50 miles an hour. So designing a building around parking and air conditioning systems leads in buildings that don't feel very good.
We wanted to fight that. We wanted to reverse that trend. We believe that each place is extremely unique. The climate, the people, the materials that are available to construct buildings there are unique to that place.
People feel more alive in spaces that actually respond to things that are human, that are natural, and not things that are artificial.
We saw our firm as a way to contradict the sameness that's happening and that's spreading, and really to be impactful and create special places in each unique place in the world. We do have kind of a unique way of looking at architecture. We're concerned with the DNA of a building, and we call them patterns.
You start with the good DNA, the good bones, a good thought process behind a project, and then you execute it with people that are like-minded.
It's essentially wherever a 3D built form, architecture, interfaces with human action.
Everyone's human, right? You cannot think of everything. And if it's limited to what you've been able to think of, isolated in an office, drawing things out, you'll miss opportunities.
It's those patterns in architecture. It's that underlying why of every move that you're making that is critical to get important. It doesn't matter what paint's on it. It doesn't really get to the heart of how you use a building, how you feel in a building, how you appreciate a building.
They have those great stories about the old theater. I don't know how many people have great stories about the old poorly done, big box stores.
It's important to have human-centered architecture because we're humans, and we're the ones that have to live inside of this stuff.
The best buildings, the best spaces that I've ever been in, it does something for you. It's like all these great things in life, and if you can do that, and other people can see it, that's such a great gift to be able to give.
You want to leave things behind that are valued. You want to leave behind things that are treasured.
It's like those few great joys in life. If you can connect your architecture and connect your buildings with people in that way, you've done a lot.
We're really only on the earth for a short period of time, and why spend it in a boring place? I like to be able to help people create those places that they hit you in the gut. They take your breath away when you walk into a space. They're unique and they're special, and they add meaning to life. Hey, this is cool. This is different. That being able to provide that or create a space that provides that for someone is really an honor.